it's on me.
Oh, let's restart.
Alright, let's try it again. Fuck, I know we say we'll introduce ourselves, right?
Yeah, man. We was introducing ourselves.
Alright, well, give me another action.
Should we is that way to restart it? Or we just
we can chop all that.
just chop it? Okay,
yeah,
alright.
all that.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, down.
What's up? It's your boy Be Easy the Titan.
Your boy Marley Marl. Come to you live.
Thought you did.
And welcome to the InEARthoughts podcast, man.
Yeah.
And the thoughts.
Just a few young brothers just sitting together talking about life, what's ever going on out in the world, a little bit of everything. You feel me? So, fellas.
What we talking about first? What we talking about first?
Nah, Mo put it on my mind, but yeah, Kevin Samuels died today.
Yeah, I seen.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And
he
the crazy
just posted
part,
though yesterday.
Just posted, and the craziest part is that the man died, and they're not giving him flowers. They bashing him. Like
they
females is really bad.
No, bro, did y'all see the comments though?
They really
like they in the
comments.
after,
they going crazy in the comments right now.
Man, bro. They had one lady was like, "Oh, that's what he get for bashing."
See, that's what I'm saying, right? Well, there it is. You got people contradicting it, like, oh, okay, well, I feel sorry for him, prayers out to his family, but then who cares because he bashed black women anyway, so
that's
who
cool.
really cares?
So just because you have an opinion,
right? A
strong opinion, and you speak your mind,
and it's valid. It's very
valid. Then you deserve that.
Bro, they wasn't even acknowledging the fact that this dude was right. They was in the comments just like he wasn't right.
He wasn't right.
Like he wasn't right. He wasn't good. He gay. Like y'all call it.
Yeah, they call it
comment gay and everything.
Which let's talk about that.
That's
for a second. I mean, first of all, rest in peace to the man, and prayers go out to his friends and family and everything. But I'm glad you said it. They calling him gay.
They called this man gay.
Where that came from?
After he died.
Nigga, if this was Pokemon, that attack level would be 99. That's the strongest attack.
Damn.
Oh, what's happening? I'm trying to holler at you. Blah, 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 blah. Nigga, you gay. Well, I don't holler at you, so I'm gay.
Right.
Oh, you must be gay. I don't like you. Like, I can just say I'm not attracted to you. Then, that's the
But the thing is, with videos, bro, check it out. Like, first of all, if y'all so neglected to his page, why y'all on his page? You don't have to watch the video.
You don't have to watch the video.
Nobody's telling you watch the video, man. What you doing?
But see, that's why they say the shoe fits where where the description is, because if you feel that triggered by it, then obviously it speaks out to you.
Yeah, but
you have to go that hard.
It's the temptation of the shit. It's the temptation. Right. To be honest, if a nigga bring a tank in here with a shark in it and say don't pet the shark.
You heard me. You only tuned into.
Don't pet the shark. Don't go near the shark. Somebody walk up to the fucking shark. Like, what the shark doing? It's intrigued. It was intrigued by him. They hated him. He told the truth. To each his own. He told the truth. But
exactly.
It's the just the intrigue about what he said and how he said it.
I ain't trying to bash women. I'm not trying to bash black women at that, because those are the ones that be insulted. But though, if this man asking you, first of all, some of y'all don't have no education. Because if the man gonna tell you, you looking for a man that's in your pay bracket, but all what you want ain't adding up. You up here, he down here.
Right.
Standards
are ridiculous.
So what's up with that?
Ridiculous.
You tell me.
That's females. It's just females in general. Their standards are crazy. I need you to work, but I need you to clean up. I need you to cook. I need you to mow the lawn. I need you to fix the roof.
I need you to make sure my nails and my
Right. But at the end of the day,
buy me this dress for my girl night.
Hey, that's love. That's relationship.
I red flag, man.
Oh, that's a big red flag. You gotta make way more than you. But how much do you make? Let's start from that.
Well, some of them they start off by talking about something. Oh, I got this degree. I'm a nurse. I'm a this. I'm a that. I think this. I think that. None of that matters.
Right.
Talking. You ain't saying nothing, dude.
Ain't saying nothing.
Big question. Are you still with that?
Right.
Or this?
Are you still with LeBron? You still with Trey?
What happened?
Right.
You date that, but what happened? You single.
You still single.
Happened? Something ain't adding up. And I ain't that good at math, but I know better. Yeah, man. But all that shit. Rest in peace to Kevin Sanders.
Rest in peace to Kevin
Yeah,
Sanders.
That's crazy.
Let's talk about this tackle that happened with Dave Chappelle.
Bro,
what's going on?
Look, let me tell you where I laugh. He got tackled on stage, but not just getting tackled. No, because the dude was soft with the shit.
He was.
He was soft.
He was.
It looked like he changed.
Y'all seen the
It
picture?
looked like he might have fell or he changed his mind, but he didn't get a good clean hit.
He didn't get
like he slipped. It looked like he slipped a little.
It started my dude.
Oh no, he didn't break his arm. The niggas that was stomping on backstage broke his arm.
I was just about to bring it up. So the happened is, look, let me tell you. Look. So he stumbled back after getting tackled. He didn't get a clean tackle. So Dave was like, this bitch just tackled me. Like he never said that in the video. And then they came, got him, took the ball off stage.
Damn.
But when they took him off stage, Dave was like, oh, he in the back getting stomped.
He getting stomped out.
Oh, he getting stomped out.
Everybody laughing and joking. He went back to the laughing and joking. They don't know. Meanwhile, nigga back there, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy stomping the shit out of this dude right now. He don't even, and the crowd just laughing. Most people thought it was a joke. Like they thought it was like the slap. They thought the Will Smith slap was a joke. They thought that shit was a joke.
Sure enough, no, they really.
His arm was bent like this, and they still had that arm in the cuff. I said, that's fucked up.
That is messed up.
What are you gonna do with this arm? That bitch broke. You can't do nothing with it.
Leaking.
The part that tripped my head out, as he talking to the audience, he doubled back to go get him a kick in. Like he trying to go see.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
He trying to get him a lick.
I mean, but at the end of the day, you hit me, so I got to get my lick back.
Yeah, like.
I mean, that's schoolyard shit. We all know that move. But nah, they professionally whooped his ass.
And
I think he learned. I hope he learned his lesson, and I hope the world learned their lesson.
I hope so. But see, it's crazy because a lot of these comedians were speaking out and talking about that, how, I wish somebody would come jump at me when I'm performing on stage.
I mean, and that is. Which is funny because his reaction was fear. Now, I know Dave ain't say no shit about, I wish a motherfucker would jump at me, I whoop his ass.
Yeah.
Right? But you see, like, when the dude hit him, it was actually fear there.
Yeah, there was fear.
He jumped back and he kind of pushed him off and, like, almost got ready to run.
Yeah.
Until, and the two dudes came and slipped trying to catch him. That was the funniest shit in the world. That shit looked like a fucking Three Stooges episode. But, he was really in fear because, look at his position. Look what he talk about trans people. He talk about the gay communities
so everybody.
He really seen a life-threatening, attack. So like it's funny, but for him, like, man, I'm in the limelight, so stars bigger than him then got fucking murdered in public and shit.
That is true.
So
that is very true.
He's seen a life-threatening attack.
That is very true.
So all these comedians say, I wish he would and I would have did all that.
Right.
You never know until you in the situation. To be honest, not everybody got that killer instinct to start swinging first.
No, not everybody do.
Yeah, and Dave already said he wasn't raised in no hood.
Right, not everybody that ballsy, just the,
Yeah, but what it is though he had the people that was with him. Because and I don't know how true it is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we know Chris Rock was there. Jamie Foxx was there too. I think they say Buster was there.
Buster, right.
Yeah, I think they say because him and Buster cool.
Yeah.
Buster, I think Buster alone just beat the dude up and everybody just watch. You know how big Buster Rhymes is?
That nigga big, bro.
He's but shit, that's a lot of feet coming at your face.
Big Buster.
Yeah.
But he busting it all right.
Yeah, he bust. But look, hope you learn your lesson, bro.
The funny part though, dude wasn't bugged out about the video. You dig? When they snapped that shot on the camera, that boy was in the video like
right.
I'm still here.
Yeah,
I survived.
Right.
Like he wanted to take the.
I can go home and post about this.
Yeah, I really don't. I hope they get to the deeper part of the story of why he even tried to do something like that. Because and Dave Chappelle also made a joke right after Happy said it was a trans man. You feel me? A trans man. So I don't know if that's true or he just said it because that's his little stick.
Yeah,
but I want to hear the story of why dude even thought that was a good idea.
Bro, I don't know.
And where he came from.
He came and got out the crowd, but I don't know why.
Dave ain't nobody seen him. All you just seen was him come across.
That's it. Nobody
he had a
knew
clear
it.
shot. So if he wanted to do damage, he really could have been something up.
Could have been. It wasn't like I'm just walking up casually, boom, boom, boom. Nah, this is like
i.e. Will Smith walked up casually and smacked him. So
right.
Nigga rushed.
Right.
and he still missed the hit though. So it didn't make no sense. And keeping in that fashion, William Smith. It's a little old, but
it is a little old, but
this made it irrelevant.
Kind of resurfaced.
Yeah, it made it irrelevant.
It did. Because you date back to the situation with Will Smith slapping Chris, and now
my thing is, I ain't even worrying about the fact he slapped Chris Rock. I'm worrying about the damage Jada doing behind.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Isn't he about to divorce her though? Cause I did see something about that.
I can't believe everything because the internet is crazy.
Yeah,
I got a point.
So that's just speculations. I mean, I just think it's a little bit just too coincidental. Like we saying like after it happened, like she doing this to him as a toxic relationship, and all of a sudden they divorced.
They divorced now.
So right. I mean, I don't think it's that deep. And he showed you the lengths that he'll go through just for her.
Right.
But the main reason I'm glad we can talk about it is because I've been wanting to ask, a variety of people of the situation, right or wrong, Will Smith, right or wrong.
I feel like he was wrong.
His reaction.
We
all agree he was wrong. Mm-hmm. Him being banned from the academy for 10 years, right or wrong?
I feel like 10 years now.
I think so. I think
so.
I think because at the end of the day, that never happened.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I think
I
they
read
didn't know.
Fine, then 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't know how to react to the situation.
They did.
This is some brand new shit.
Brand new
no
shit that's never happened
fucking
before.
Celebrity, like major superstar movie celebrity, do something like that on live TV in front of the entire world.
That's embarrassing.
So with all those factors, I'm like, damn, and a lot of people saying, like you say, 10 years is a little bit too rough or some shit like that.
Nah, it ain't. In my opinion, I feel like it's justified because you really had the audacity to get up there and go smack another grown ass man.
Yeah. But I feel it, and the only reason I feel
surprisingly didn't have the reaction, just the normal human reaction, just to hit back,
Right? No, nah.
That would have been my reaction.
Nah, that's what.
That would have been me.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what we need to applaud, more like the way that this man took that on the chin, and stayed professional.
And then made a joke about it.
And made a joke about it.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
It's deeper than that. Like he took it on the chin, he stayed professional, and He represented, black people right. Black people. I mean, nobody. Well, then again, let me rephrase that. Everybody wants to see us act a fool.
Yeah.
So and Will played his part, and Chris just didn't indulge him.
Right.
Now, was something brewing inside his head? Like I should shoot this motherfucking place up. Like I should call somebody and just start shooting in here.
Say hello to my little friend.
And if you watch the video, you see all them wheels turning in that man's head. Like he's really what do I do? Like I'm in shock, but at the same time, I will fight him in front of everybody. Win, lose, or draw.
Listen, ain't no way in hell you should have embarrassed that man like that.
No,
that was very embarrassing.
You down bad.
Did y'all hear the
national TV? Millions of people seeing that go down, bro.
Listen, did y'all hear the interview with Jim? I think it was Jim Carrey. Don't quote me.
Yeah.
My dude Jim Carrey said I would have fined before I would have sued.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he would have sued him.
$200 million.
Man, but I feel like that's right.
By the way, I'm glad you said that. Jim is one of the most authentic people in Hollywood, period.
Yeah.
One of my favorite actors, one of my favorite human beings, period.
Great guy.
The dude is so authentic. He really understand that, bro, at the end of the day, this is a job. This is makeup. This is not who we are. We're still human beings.
Exactly, bro.
It's like, and he know how to balance it perfectly because he knows he's a celebrity. He knows how he affects people. But at the end of the day, he would never want to be treated as a celebrity.
Right.
Meaning we can go walk outside and see him coming down the street and say, yo, Jim, come here. He gonna come over and hold a hole. He gonna shoot it with us.
Right.
Yeah.
And just have a good conversation about just because, he'll take a picture and stuff, but he don't believe in that worshiping celebrities type things. Like how people put celebrities in God mode and they just always stalking them and worshiping them. So I love dude. I respect dude for that. So when he said that, I respect him when he said that.
I feel like 100%. He had the best opinion on the situation out of any and everybody. Because everybody else was going left and right, though.
Left
and I feel
There's
like
a lot of left
at
and
the
right
day,
in the situation.
Yeah.
If y'all want to bash Rock for taking that shit, I feel like he should have took that shit to the back. You did
right after the fact,
after the fact, look, let me holler at you real quick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, what was that about? You know what I'm saying? Like a man to man.
And at the end of the day, did that happen? I don't know. We don't know.
Right.
Like I said, because it never was addressed. Like,
right.
you know,
right. It definitely.
So but at the end of the day, that comes up to Will. It's gonna come down to Will. Like, you know, you see this man, like, don't run into him. Like, you know, you should be making an effort to find this man.
Yeah.
And tell him, look, this what happened, bro. I took it this way. I overreacted.
Right.
And I apologize.
And then
because they've been knowing each other since the 90s.
Since the 90s.
But
they
like
go
a
back.
man, he should have acted like, look, I smacked you dig. We can handle this.
Hey, Will Smith, man. That's you, man.
Man, look, no.
Will Smith, you call me, what you want to do, huh? Go to you feel
No,
like,
I mean, I'm saying.
Nah, but I feel what you're saying. Like, you know,
look,
like
man,
a
look,
man.
we can handle this back. And we can make it do. We can scuffle. We can do whatever we got to do to amend the situation.
Yeah.
But to just
that's disrespectful.
But to just smack the man and then tell him to stop, keep his name wife out your mouth. On top of that, didn't even say I'm sorry.
No, but you know, it'd be more disrespectful though for him to go back and look at that whole situation to see him laughing at the joke.
That's what it was.
You know,
He laughed at
the
shit.
shit.
He looked at her.
And then looked at her.
That was it.
He looked at
and then it circles back around to her.
It does. It
like,
does.
what the fuck going on?
And then she laughed at the slap. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Then she laughed at him.
I didn't see that. She giggled at the slap?
Yeah, she laughed at it.
See, I didn't see
that.
that.
They got clips of her laughing at him slapping him.
Man.
Real talk.
But, you know, when I seen it, I'm like, okay, I'm putting myself in a relatable position. So I'm guessing what happened. Once Chris said it, you know, I can't wait to see G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see it. Everybody laughed. Will had the biggest grin on his face.
The biggest fucking grin.
When he turned his head.
That's
exactly. But when he turned his head and he seen the look, the disgust on her face, it's like how they say your life flash before your eyes. You can see like 20 years or whatever in like 1 second. In that second, he had to make a decision. Do I let this go and just let it ride? Or do I want to take this ride home with her and hear that shit all the way home?
And
about how you didn't defend me.
We gonna make to the red table with this one.
Yeah, we gonna make to the red table.
But that's the funny thing. You went to the red table regardless, dude.
Did they go to the red table?
I think they did.
I gotta see
this something. Yeah,
I gotta see this because I mean, come on, man. Like, yeah, I gotta see this, dog. I gotta hear. But Will gonna be Will. And the thing about like people like Will Smith and I would say Denzel Washington, but he don't really. But I only mean like.
But didn't he confront him? Will after he broke down crying.
I think somebody did talk to him on.
Denzel is like every black Hollywood actor's uncle. If not dad. He pretty much raised all these actors that we watching.
Look,
real shit.
He that boy father figure.
But he's every young black. I'm talking Michael B. Jordan. I'm talking about my dog from Snowfall. La homie from the Wu-Tang Saga. These little young black actors, and even like Idris Elba and people like that.
Yeah, he did bring up Idris Elba pretty good too.
I can probably guarantee that they all got into acting after watching Denzel.
Oh yeah,
I mean, but
like he was
somebody gotta set that foundation for you, you know, look up to
like that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, and what's the guy that be? He got that deep ass voice, and he be doing a lot of voiceover shit.
Cat Williams.
No, not Cat Williams.
No.
Wait, that nigga that deep.
You
talking about Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman.
That boy said Cat Williams.
You said it. I'm like stuck in my mind. I know this nigga didn't just tell me Cat.
No, I know what you talking about.
I
know what you talking about. I just didn't expect him to agree with me. Like, that's what threw me up. Nah, I knew. Nah, but I knew you were talking about. Yeah, I knew you were talking about. But yeah, Morgan Freeman, like all those legendary actors.
Yeah.
What is going on with that nigga though?
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. He's still doing it.
That's pretty much it. That's all we
got.
He
hasn't made like a speech not lately though.
No, like he just used his voice.
Like
his voice is more iconic than him.
Yeah, that is.
Because you can't not too many people can give a full resume of his movie list.
Yeah.
You got the notable ones like Lean on Me, which is like in the black community that is his biggest movie. That's the big one. Like he ain't gonna never do no bigger than that. And he got a bunch of other roles. Like I can't even give you a full description, but his voice,
his voice is what carries him.
Like that shit outgrew the man, the actor, just the voice alone.
Because that's the black.
If you used to ask anybody, what's his best trait?
Black, like when the females be like, I want that nigga with the dog voice, but seducing voice. That's that boy voice. You gotta have that voice.
That nigga is the inner thought. Like I feel like,
that was nice how you did that.
But I feel like when you have your inner thoughts, when you think, and like that's the voice you hear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm hungry. I don't know what I want to eat. If I want McDonald's or Popeyes,
that's how you. It be like that when you're hungry as fuck.
That's his voice.
You hearing that voice, thinking that.
But to go off the rails and still circle all the way back to the point I was making, Denzel comforted him and shit like that. He came to the aid. He's that father figure and shit like that. Because that's what Denzel does. Mm-hmm. But with Will Smith, man, it's like you pretty much then hung yourself. So I feel like the whole ban for 10 years was unnecessary because you've been banned. Because directors, writers, cast and crew, everything, what's their main goal when it comes to making a film?
Money.
Well, okay, well that too, but the championship, the award, the Oscars.
The Oscars, right.
You feel me? They want to be a part of that great picture.
Right.
So him doing that, and I could be wrong, but once again, it's my opinion. But him doing that live on the stage in front of millions and billions of people, he pretty much he buried himself.
Yeah,
like I feel as though no major Hollywood studio is gonna want to invest in him because the end result of me sinking $300 million into a movie is that I want the revenue back, doubled and tripled, but on top of that, I want the awards, I want the accolades for the work.
All that.
And when you put you put him back, like he got that scar on him now. So I feel as though like. He can. This motherfucker can have the best performance of his life after the fact. He did that now. So as undeniable, he didn't outdid Leonardo DiCaprio. He didn't outdid any other great actor. Tom Hanks, all the great actors. But it's always gonna be like, damn, that was good. But it's Will Smith. I think he got the it's title. So like, it's the guy. It's Will Smith. So it's like, he pretty much put the stain on himself, so you could have banned him for 2 years, but I think you ain't gonna never see him again.
Right.
It might not be again, but for a while you ain't gonna see him because nobody's gonna want to touch him.
Nobody's gonna touch him, right.
But
it's so crazy though, because he was in the middle of producing like at least like 3 movies. He had Bad Boys 4 coming out.
Right.
And a couple of maybe like 2 other movies. Like
everything tarnished now. Now, I could be wrong. It can fade away to existence, over the course of the time, but just like it slowly faded away, it popped back up.
Right.
With the Dave Chappelle, it popped. That's the first instance when Chris Rock came and said, "Was that Will Smith?" Now it's back on top.
Up. You know what I'm saying? With him also saying that made it more relevant.
I feel like that was Chris Rock revenge too. Because
that was.
Saying that,
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying that? He put it straight back on that. He threw his name right back under the mud.
And at the end of the day, dog, you slapped me. I have the right to do what I want to do as far as criticize and demean you because you embarrassed me in front of the world.
He could take his whole career away from him. And that's what he's doing.
Right, just like
that's
that.
The rap. It's going to resurface. Every time something happens,
it's going to resurface.
Going back.
And he just gave the people what they want.
When
he said it, boom, the crowd blew up. Oh,
right.
They love it.
Crazy.
And since it happened, they've been going. His show's been sold out. They've been waiting to hear him talk about it.
Yeah, they want
literally the night after it happened, he had a show. I think the next night.
Oh wow.
And soon as that happened, tickets went solid. It was
gone. And they said that was gonna happen too.
The first thing they're saying is he gotta talk about it.
He gotta talk
hear
about
the story. And what he did, he did.
So that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, that's his power move and his revenge back. So it was worth taking that shit on.
That's a smart way to go about because he went about it in a way that's psychological.
Yeah. He planned it because at the end of the day, think about it. If he didn't take that slap, he had to show the next day.
Right.
He knew his ticket sales wasn't really
exactly.
Right.
So you know what? He was like,
let me get right.
Exactly.
Get right.
Yeah. And he probably had good ticket sales, but
that could have been the case.
This opportunity, like I heard that a while back, like, and I could be paraphrasing, but I think it still makes sense. It's like you don't fuck with comedians because when you do, whether it's you physically insult them or mentally or verbally, whatever. All you do is giving them fuel. You giving them shows. You giving them material. You giving them material.
Yeah.
And you got weak comics that can flip material and turn it into a full set and build around it and build a name.
Yeah.
You did it to somebody who's been in this game for 20 plus, who know the ins and outs. So you gave him, you get that boy jet fuel. He can shoot. And he just teasing everybody. That's why he said that, and that was all he said.
That's it.
So now next show, girl, I'm going to see Chris Rock. He gonna talk about Will Smith.
Right. That's it.
And guess where you get that? No Will Smith. But what happens? You enjoy the show. I enjoyed the show. And it's gonna keep continuing until he finally working into his set and to blow the lid. Which I think he gonna probably do it at a taping, at an actual concert taping, like DVD, whatever Netflix special. He gonna bring it back up, and that's gonna pretty much be like his centerpiece and build around it. Right. So just off of that one little altercation, that one little action that Will Smith made, that took maybe a minute, 2 minutes to happen. It happened and it was done. You didn't pretty much gave Chris Rock, who not saying he have a bad career, but an amazing career, as far as film, television, and comedy. But you gave him pretty much a second life on his career to he can really stretch it.
Well, I feel like he kind of more. I feel like he literally put Chris on a platform now, because it's gonna cement the rest of his career.
It is.
He gonna be good.
Because look what's happening. That boy ratings going.
High. So expect to see. He might be in Bad Boys 4.
Yeah. Right, he might be in Bad Boys 4.
Might
be him.
And I just
think,
even
if it ain't him, he could, whatever he do right now, I feel like he good. Yeah. Whatever, movie, comedy, whatever he do, bro,
he good.
Yeah, he said he good.
He good because and then what made it even better, and I don't want to linger on the shit too long, and I'll wrap it up after that, but make it even better is that it came out, Faison Love just did an interview with Vlad TV. So it came out, all the people that was close to Chris said that Chris growing up, he was always bullied. Because he was always a skinny kid. He was always a skinny kid. I guess he couldn't fight, where he grew up at, he was always bullied. Yeah. And he has and I don't want to try to guess the name and fuck it up, and people who got to be mad at me. But he has some type of mental, I don't want to say illness, but I want to say mental discrepancy or whatever, that he was diagnosed. And it was pretty much interaction with people and stuff like that. So pretty much he was scarred as a child, throughout his years. So he was vulnerable.
Yeah.
Very vulnerable.
And when that came out, it's damn, and now you just looking at Will Smith fuck you, man. Come on.
It makes him look like a big ass bully.
Because you bigger than dude. It's
and it's tall, he big, he just, I don't know, bro. I feel like that was, I don't know.
Yeah, and it sucked. And that one action, literally like a flip-flop career.
Isn't that why he made that TV show? That's why everybody hates Chris?
That's pretty much it.
Pretty much him, his younger days.
That pretty much was his life.
His life, right.
And he used to be bullied that pretty much, that was it.
Yeah, he basically just wrote his life.
That's it, yeah. And the best story ever told is your story. That makes sense, but...
Right. That was a good ass TV show too.
I just really recently watched this
all those
again.
Classics, man.
I just watched it again over maybe 2 or 3 months ago, the whole series.
How many seasons they had? At least
they had 2 or 3 seasons, and I was mad how it ended. Because it ended with him dropping out of school but taking the GED test. And his mama was crazy. She was crazy and shit. So he really had to convince her that, he don't think graduating school or whatever, he'd rather take his GED test and I guess get into the workforce. I think he wanted to go to, be in the workforce. And literally the last episode is him getting his results. All of him, the dad, mom, the brother, the sister, they all meet up at a diner. And the theme song playing is, oh my God, people gonna hate me. We gotta hold on to what we got. I know you heard that. We're halfway there. Bon Jovi living on the prep. Bon Jovi living on the prep. I'm a music producer. I gotta know this. Bon Jovi living on the prep. Because I listen to samples all day. But they playing that in the diner. They all sitting together playing that little mini jukebox in the booth. And literally right when he about to open it, fade out, end of the show, you never know what happened. But I guess you do know what happened. He goes on to do comedy and blow up. But you still want to see it though. Right. That was a good ass show. Right. I had to watch that. That was a good show, bro.
Man. By me being a writer, bro, I feel like that was a very well written show.
It was an amazingly written show, bro.
Listen, I don't even like shows like that because that's like sitcoms and shit. Yeah. I'm not big on comedy. First of all, y'all know that. Yeah. But for me to watch that shit, that and South Park. I'm good.
That's crazy. No, no. They had another show like I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It used to come on Comedy Central. What's that? Comedy Central. No.
It's an animated.
Hey, bro. Okay, it was that chick that looked like what's that cartoon? Betty Boop or whatever.
Betty Boop.
The Betty Boop. No. This was a Comedy Central.
I'm about to knock it down. I got it. Go ahead.
It's like a superhero dude. It was like a superhero guy. They all lived in this one house though.
Oh, drawn together.
Yeah, drawn together. Yeah. He got it.
This is what I do. Let's get it.
Drawn together. Let's go.
Drawn together. Yeah.
That shit
was crazy.
The one that had the little Betty Boop character.
Yeah, Betty Boop character.
It had the Foxy Brown, the little yellow mother. I
don't know.
Yeah, the yellow dude. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
And the little pig. The
little pig. Yeah.
The nasty pig trying to hit. He was trying to hit everything moving.
Everything moving.
The nasty pig.
No.
That was my show. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, that show was crazy. And that's like, man, who thinks of this stuff?
Right, I used to think that. And I'm young thinking, I'm like, who thought of come up with a show like, is this for kids? I'm like,
no, it was not for kids.
It was not.
It wasn't for kids.
Right.
But you know who gonna watch it?
Right, who gonna watch it?
I feel like I know TV executives know better than that. Oh, man, let's put it on at 10 o'clock. Because all kids be in bed at 10 o'clock. You know nobody.
Nobody be in no fucking bed at 10 o'clock.
What you mean?
We in bed at 10 o'clock.
You go, I'm all in.
Come on, man. That was my little, like that. You know it's a well-written show, though. And I want you to actually watch it because you're a writer, bruh. And it's one of my favorite shows and it's one of the best shows ever made. Now, it's a comedy-style sitcom. But, like, just like the drama inside of it, just the story, the connection of the people. The Office. Have you ever watched The Office?
I watched a little bit of it.
Bro,
I watched a couple episodes.
Literally, no lie.
That black dude funny.
I literally watched this show.
That old black dude.
Maybe like once a year. I watched the whole series.
The whole series.
I must have watched the whole series about 12 times.
Damn.
I mean, cause like it's still funny. Like it's just a really good
one of those
show,
funny shows. Yeah.
When you see like as far as character development, was something that you know about.
Yeah.
Dog, it's like so like from episode 1 to the end, you feel like you know every single thing about that character. I'm like, that's crazy. Like you know what they're gonna say before they say it.
God damn.
That's how well it's written. I'm like, dog, like whoever wrote this. And matter of fact, you know, it was a group effort when it comes to writing.
It's
a lot of the and every now and again, a lot of the actors got a chance to write and direct the episodes.
Oh wow!
And that's some of the best. Wow. That's some of the best episodes. But who gonna know the character and the cast, and you know who pretty much gonna know the stories better than the people who actually got to portray them.
That is true. That is true.
Dog, like check it out.
And what it's called?
The Office.
The Office.
You ask anybody who know, dog. I just like one of the biggest shirts.
I never watched The Office.
They got on Netflix, I believe.
Oh my God!
Like Breaking Bad?
Oh my God! Yes.
He got his own that thing going.
Yes.
I gotta watch that shit.
Man, look here, dog.
I ain't never watched it yet.
I'm surprised that probably gonna come up in one of your assignments in class.
It already did.
There it is.
They put me on game, man. They showed me the fucking trailer, though. This is my first time ever watching this shit. First of all, I never knew about it. I ain't never watched it, but I always heard this nigga talk about it. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? The teacher literally got on the camera and said, look, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. It's probably gonna have some drugs.
She tell y'all on the game. Ain't no problem.
Drugs, probably.
I'm like, where someone on the computer dying laughing.
That's a good assignment, bro. Now, okay, what I just said about The Office, scratch that shit.
I heard whoever wrote Breaking Bad.
That development, dog, like him, Walter White, his character developed. Oh my God,
I watched like the first
episode. This man was just a struggling science teacher, diagnosed with cancer, about to have a newborn, and his son was already like 17.
Right,
old,
and wasn't he like paralyzed?
His son was paralyzed. Yeah, his son was paralyzed, and he literally about to have a newborn baby on a teacher's salary. What, like $20,000 a year, or something like that.
Yeah.
And his wife, I think she worked
and then
at
was a car dealer.
Yeah, he worked at a car wash.
Car wash,
So he was a teacher in the day, and some days he go at a car wash.
Yeah, like, that's embarrassing.
And dog, a chance encounter with his brother-in-law, who's a DEA agent.
Yeah.
Took him on a ride along. Said, man, you know what, you're going through a lot. Just ride along with me. He took him to a drug bust. They bust open the meth lab, and it's one of his ex-students that was next door by the neighbor house. He watched him ride away. You know, he like, that's
crazy as fuck.
That's Jesse.
Boy, I said, let me get the fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And all he did was just took a chance to go meet the dude, you know, follow him, whatever, and see what he was selling. And when he told him what it was, he realized, man, that's basic chemistry.
That's all
basic chemistry.
Like, it's a few things, it's a few movies, it's a few. You got me going. I fuck with movies, you know that. But it's a few movies, it's a few shows that make me wish I chose a different career path.
Right.
One being my favorite Leonardo DiCaprio role, Wolf of Wall Street. It made me wish I would have been a stockbroker.
Yeah.
Ironically, Breaking Bad make me wish I would have paid attention in science class, chemistry, so I knew how to properly cook meth.
Bro, look,
like, and that's cold, but
the shit that tripped my head out, though. Let me tell you why it tripped my head out. What I like about it, they not afraid to show this man getting down, son. Man. My son got in the fucking what it was, the van, what the fuck, it was one of the trailer
that they was cooking out of, the roll.
So they showed this man got ass naked in his drawers, white drawers, much he like you playing GTA or something, and you playing with Trevor or some shit. That's exactly how it was on the fucking TV.
No,
that's crazy as fuck.
They be afraid to, show
that
shit.
Character development.
They do be afraid to show that.
That show alone. Cause that came on IFC.
Wait, 1 second. IFC. My boy went home after his first incident with the people. My son busted his wife up.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, the adrenaline, bro. The adrenaline
was
the adrenaline. He just was, man. It was a crazy scenario. He in the desert. See, he's smart, bro. He was a teacher, so he knew everything. Like, he knew the dangers of the shit that they doing. And that's why a lot of people was blowing themselves up trying to make this. Like, he realized, no, that doesn't go like that. You got to do something certain, because if you mix it, it's combustible. Boom. So he like, we not doing this in a warehouse. We not doing this in nobody's house. We bought a Winnebago with a kitchen in it. Drive it to the desert because the fumes are so strong. He thinking way ahead of the curve.
Yo, he thinking
ahead of the game.
When everything went down, you heard me?
Ahead of the game.
Something went down with the people that they was trying to sell to, try to rob him. He did what he had to do, blah, blah, blah. Now I don't want to get the storyline mixed up.
No, you getting it right.
I ain't watched it in a while, but I did watch the whole series twice.
Right.
But, so, he started hearing sirens. I got a fucking meth lab in here. I think he had a body in there at the same time. So when he heard the sirens, his first instance was okay. He was in his drawers. He was in his drawers.
All in his drawers.
I think he grabbed his t-shirt. He grabbed did he grab his t-shirt and put it on?
I think he tried. I think he did. Actually.
He grabbed the gun. He standing in the middle of the road. He ready to go out. Because he like, when the police get here, this ain't my dead body. Nobody else out you. Man, so he was ready to lay it all on the line. Pretty much like his third day on the job, he was ready to lay it all on the line. Come to spin the bin as a fire truck. I'm like, and just the way you on the edge of your seat, because you hearing the sirens, you're like, oh, he about to bang out with the people. Fire truck spin the bin, he just looking at me. But that's what I mean by like, dog. And that was just like the first and second episode, huh? Man, whoever wrote this,
it was only the first and second.
It don't get wilder from there.
Man, whoever wrote this, dog, like,
wrote that bitch, man. Listen, go watch that shit, bro.
One of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. And I say that a lot. I put that up against a lot of shows.
I know I'm gonna binge soon.
Listen to me. There's only a couple people I look up to in the writing field. Right now, as we speak, Shonda Rhimes and whoever wrote Breaking Bad, because I'm just first time watching it too, dude. As old as the show is, whoever wrote that shit, they get props.
They stand
props.
Because
that shit fire.
The thing about doing theme style shows like this show is about drugs. This show is about murder. This show is about cops. You gotta know how to bend the storyline around that subject and not just stay in the middle lane of that subject.
Right.
Because that show, even though it's about drugs, it's not just about drugs. It's so much stuff built and bent around the story.
Yeah.
And that's what made it so great. Right, not to mention, man, the actor, oh my God, Brandon, I'm going to mess this man's name up, and he a cool, Malcolm in the Middle daddy, man.
Yeah, I think I know.
A good actor, dog. Like, he owned that role, bro. Like, that was a once-in-a-lifetime role for him to the point that after that role, he did a few things, but not too much. Because I know he's still eating off of that.
Right.
I know he gonna eat off of that. That's one of the greatest shows that has ever created, bro.
One of the greatest shows ever created. Facts.
Like that, yeah. Whoever wrote that, bro, is like, once again, who thinks it is?
Who thinks of that?
Who
people
thinks it is?
And then just put it into play like that, like directing wise.
You just gotta have a good ass mental for that, man.
It just flows so well. Like,
it flows so good.
Team on it, though.
The team was amazing.
The team
like,
amazing,
damn, it's like, who? Man, come on,
bro. Especially
like,
when you got a good team with you, bro. It's like phenomenal.
Like, does it have to be that good? Does it have to make that much sense?
That much sense.
For everybody to just go with it like
honestly,
that.
Honestly, they've been having a lot of good shows like that coming out, though.
Yeah, for
a lot. Writers are really shining right now.
That is.
A lot of black writers too.
Black writers coming
so
up.
That's dope. A lot of black
writers. If y'all write and y'all coming up, telling y'all, it's y'all time to shine.
Look, I'm in LA Film School right now for a reason, my brother.
It's time.
Look, that is right there.
Black excellence, man.
Black excellence
is looking real good, man.
They letting the black people shine now, bro.
Yeah, because the talent was always there. It just
talent's always there. It just never.
The platform wasn't correct.
Wasn't correct. Right. You know.
And fuck. If I got the best vocals in the world, who gonna hit me if I'm standing on Bourbon Street singing?
Bourbon Street singing, right?
But everybody on Bourbon Street, I can out sing every motherfucker.
Right.
I don't have the platform.
Same for those kids that be out there tap dancing, man, good on their feet.
Drumming, they got the drumming
and stuff. The talent is there, but they don't have the platform.
They don't have the platform.
You give them the platform, they shine.
They shine, but nobody want to look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be negative.
I'm surprised they don't put the Silver Man and Gold Man in movies, like New Orleans movies when they do it. I feel like that's something they should highlight.
But yeah, like I mean, I would. Like all those street performers and stuff, like
I would
let them shine
yeah.
to show like my city, especially New Orleans.
Right, but I'm saying, if you do a movie in New Orleans, they tend to try to show the pretty side.
And not like bourbon and stuff.
And
that's why they got this little young black director, man. He about to do a film at a film festival that's widely talked about.
I still want to go to one of those.
Oh man, yeah, dog. Like I went to just a baby one here in the city. The film fest that we did every year.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, red carpet, we taking pictures like you feel like you somebody.
Feel like
you feel the confidence. You like, man, after this I want to go right. You meet people that's on the creative side with you, like dog, like, and you be in that aura. Like if you want to create, you need to be in that aura of people that want to do the same thing.
Right.
But excuse me. But yeah, it's like he doing this movie. It's a documentary about the children of Hurricane Katrina.
Oh really?
So like all the people that was at a certain age when hurricane hit.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it ain't out yet, but I'm guessing like from like being born before the storm,
right,
or even like being like 7, 8, 9, 10 or whatever. But he want to tell their story. Like we know the adult story.
Right, we know the
you lost your house and you lost family members and you had to do this.
Right.
But I mean the kids was right there with you.
Yeah,
what did they go through? What did they go through? What was on their minds? How did they cope with what just happened? This natural disaster. And dude made that documentary, and it's gonna shake some heads.
For real.
Like just him explaining it, and I'm like, damn, that was because we was kids.
We was kids. Not knowing nothing, not about it. But
15 years old, like what, 10? Something like
that? I was like 12.
Okay, like 12. 12, we was kids. Like, man, we was kids.
Right.
And like, it really did change the mental and how your outlook on the whole world.
But you know what's crazy though? This hurricane that just hit us, like what, last year, man. Yeah. But we growing now going into it, so we was kids before.
Right.
And then right now when we hear about hurricanes, like
it hits us different.
Yeah, it don't hit us the same.
As when we kids,
because we've been through it. Like when you've been through the worst, it's like, okay, well then I know what the worst look like.
I know what the worst look like. So
shit, can it get worse than that?
Right.
So you built up a core, you built up a hard shell about this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So when we hear about hurricanes, and I sad to say, I don't mean to sound like an asshole or nothing like that, and I'm always praying that everybody survives and everything that they love and everybody they cherish is safe.
Facts.
But I treat hurricanes now, don't hate me for saying this, but like vacations.
Yeah.
To be honest,
that's basically what I made it out of.
That's what because we work year round. I'm a chef. I work year round.
Right.
So my vacation time is like, okay, I might have time to take a vacation, but at the end of the day, I just want my vacation to be just relaxing at home,
right.
playing a game, making some beach, just chilling.
Right.
But when I get a chance to get out and go see shit, like, cause y'all didn't come to the camp.
No,
y'all didn't come to the camp.
We went the whole.
Man, it's like, come on, bro. We live in New Orleans. We live in the city, man. You know what do we see walk around our neighborhoods? Loose dogs, cats, raccoons, possums.
Sometimes
that's all we got.
That's what we see on a daily basis.
Waking you up in the morning.
Chickens and shit. Like, okay, I'm gonna get back to the serious note, but I'm gonna just make a little side gesture because I need this question answered, dog. Like, who is this man in every neighborhood that's raising chickens? Right. Like, dog, tell me every neighborhood you don't go into, they got like random chickens walking across the street.
Man, look. I was fucking with mom.
Backyard room.
Look, check it out. I was fucking with mom. Mom got somebody who owns chickens.
But it's Vietnamese family, bro.
That bitch faithfully.
That makes sense.
No.
In the morning.
Oh my God.
But I mean, when it comes to these chickens, like, okay, they got them in the coop, they got them, you know.
Them bitches be running around, bro.
Oh, they got straight chickens.
Oh my God, that's straight.
So, who is these people that's training chickens to go walk across the street? But make sure you be inside by a certain time.
And they really do. They really do. Bro, I kid you not, son. I'll bust the corner or something. Big ass rooster right there. Just check.
Come on. Who is doing this? Who is doing this? Answer this question for me.
Ain't no way.
Let me just say this.
It makes no sense.
We got this going, man, and we doing our thing. If we get any feedback in the comment section, it's appreciated. But if you don't say nothing else, tell me who is this raising these chickens,
please,
in the neighborhood. I gotta meet these people who's training chickens to say, okay, well, make sure you back inside by 9 o'clock.
No, literal.
But I say that I don't cut you off.
Shut up. We gonna know about who raising chickens, who raising these kids these days.
Yeah.
Oof.
Generation. Let's
Before we take that, let me double back and finish the statement on why I brought the chickens up. But the vacation thing, we went to it was Wimbledon, Texas. I believe it's called Wimbledon, Texas. The city was like in the mountains, in the forest.
Ooh,
they built like a community in the forest.
Like
so the camp is like in the middle of the community. And it's a Jewish camp. But you know, there was we were looking for them to let us all come there. You know, VOA, Volunteers of America, they always take care of their clients and the workers. Yeah. So they let everybody, the family, come to that camp. You know, we always together for hurricanes, and it was our first time there. But man, in their neighborhoods, what they got walking around, they got deer. Like the most coyote. Some of the most beautiful mornings I ever had in my life. We riding through just watching deer. Laying on people's front lawns, walking, see a deer, see you be like, what's happening? Keep going.
Like, yo.
And it was beautiful. And like people just kept coming back like, man, they got deers and stuff around here, bro.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah, so like I said that to say, you know, it's sad that I treat hurricanes like vacation, but I know I gotta leave. So I'm like, I believe in making the best. You make the best out of a bad situation.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
that's basically what you do.
That's honestly your chance to kind of get up there and explore something else out there besides New Orleans.
There's so much beauty.
Opportunity.
There's so much beauty, dog.
So much out there,
and we just live in a bubble. I mean, keep in mind
a bow,
a bow. You know what I mean? But you know, a dome with a because you know when you born here, bro, it's like it's a part of your heart. So this is all you know.
Right.
I mean, prior to Katrina, I never been out of state unless maybe like a year or two before the storm. I had went to Disney World or Universal Studios with my people. But as far as like living out of state, that was our first time.
Yeah.
And we got to see a whole different side of the world.
But that's how we use them now. We do it like all we doing is replicating our parents.
Pretty much.
That's
they
true.
just took us away when they can.
That's it.
And they still do it to this day. They still trying to get us to, make sure y'all come get the kids. But yeah, the kids though, man. The kids, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Who raising the kids these days? That's the question,
look,
bro.
I ain't trying to piss nobody off.
Nah.
But I know it's hard. I know it's hard.
I'm gonna keep it above 50 with you. You gotta keep it real these days, man. You can't sugarcoat nothing, my brother. You can't sugarcoat it. You gotta tell it like it is, man. The kids out here wilding today, bro.
They are.
And I don't like it because I got kids.
Right.
So you dig?
You gotta think about the generation your kids are coming up on. Mine's yours.
Exactly. So you got, and then for make it worse, I got girls.
Right.
Yeah.
5 girls.
I got a girl too.
And so now I gotta keep
a gun
multiple guns.
Yeah, you gotta keep a gun on.
Right, because you don't know, bro.
I don't know how that's gonna turn
dudes out here, man, they be wilding, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? And it's crazy because you know, every generation has bad seeds and stuff like that.
Definitely.
And it's like, okay, now what a 9 is worse and all that stuff. And I mean, we in it right now, so we have a right to, you know, be opinionated on the situation. Like the kids are out here messing up really bad. And I mean, we all was kids. Like I said, I am by no stretch an angel. Right. Like I didn't played around and did dumb shit too. But at the same time, I was always wise beyond my years, and I knew I would never take nothing too far.
Yeah.
I had my little gang and shit. Shout out to Moneymaker Click. You know, we do a DMP, baby. Third and Laura boys.
Shout out.
Third and Laura and all that, man. 3L. But, you know, it was more fun with us. We fight, you know.
But look, we wasn't breaking into people's cars.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, we wouldn't none of that.
We might steal out the store,
dragging people out they car, killing them.
That's crazy,
right,
bro. Like, and they really.
But they go as far as to kill them, dude. That's
over their property.
Over their property.
Which I never.
Not beat them up, because if it was us, beat them up, take their money, walk off.
Yeah.
But now it's like you gotta shoot him in the head 3 times to prove a point. What you proving from?
Nothing at all.
You know what they proving? They ain't got these no more.
They don't got these no
That's
more.
the problem.
Everybody.
That is,
you know, these was everything.
Right.
You know,
but definitely
and to also bring, I mean, they ain't got these no more.
How did it
but
change
at the
so
same
much,
time, I'm gonna tell you how it changed so much. At the same time, when we was growing up, they had guns on the street, but it seemed like now.
Oh,
man,
bad.
I'm seeing little dudes, man. Dude gotta be like 14, 15, probably 13. The bitch had a Glock, you hear me? He had a Glock. He had a dick on it, you hear me? Like an extended. That's how they talk. I got the dick on the Glock. Wait, he had an extended dog. The extended looked like the nigga had a samurai sword hanging out. I'm like, who is you about to shoot at? The whole neighborhood?
Like samurai Glock look.
There you go. Samurai Gat. Like, like what are you? Is you beefing with the Hulk? Who is you trying to take down with this many bullets, this many ammo?
Right.
I'm like, dog, and I'm like, man,
crazy.
Look,
oh shit.
Say, bro, look, give me my little cigarettes. Let me get out the stove. I'm gonna give him my coat. I'm going inside, bro.
My son had the dick on it, dog.
Man, look,
dick on it, bro.
I got dick on it. You heard me?
Hey, boy, dick on it. I'm bugging up. Look,
you heard me? You want to see that bitch? Yeah, you want? I got the 40 thing on me.
That bitch.
Then they always show you that bitch. Look, I got the 40 thing on me. Like, come on, bro. All I asked you was for directions. I don't need to see the 40 thing.
I don't need to see the 40, bro.
Oh man, yeah, but it's crazy, dog. Like
it is.
But at the end of the day, man, you know, it just makes you work hard as a father.
Yeah,
it does. When you see it, you know, and you like, it makes you work hard as a father.
It makes you work a lot harder.
And it, you know, it makes you respect your parents, your mom, your dad. It makes them you respect them. Because at the end of the day, you can look at yourself and say,
but see, I don't like that, dude. Because it's just the way they raising the kids. It's like, as adults in our generation, the problem is us as parents starting to try to take it easier on our kids because of how hard our parents may have treated us.
That's true.
But then you got the parents like me, you and Mo, who kind of old fashioned and still go sit down. You did?
And that translated to me as that works.
Right.
And I feel what you're saying because a lot of people do say, and they say that when they about to have a baby, I'm not gonna put my hands on my child.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put.
But at the end of the day,
discipline your child. I agree. You don't have to hit a child.
Right.
You do not. But it's such thing as letting them know you're not to play with.
Right.
Like, let me get you right.
Right.
Yeah. Sit your ass in the corner.
Boundaries, you know what I'm saying?
You make them get on their knees. You can take their toys in. It's just how you handle the situation.
No,
as a parent, you dig?
Exactly.
And I feel as though, and I'm raising a boy. I mean, you got your boy too. You got a boy.
Exactly.
Okay. How old your little boy is? 2. Well,
about to be 2.
Cade's about to be 2. He's 7.
Yeah.
So, I'm raising a boy. My mission, not my mission as a full parent, but one of the things that I want to implement in his life when he gets to that age to where he want to hang out with his friends, and I ain't gonna never stop you from hanging out with your friends. I mean, at the end of the day, You know?
Yeah,
that's your homies. I had it. I didn't ran around with my little partners. And, you know, as a parent, I'm going to think you're doing the worst. My mom used to think I was doing, my mama thought I was a terrorist probably. She didn't know what I was doing because I'd be out. But what she didn't realize is that I was at my homie, I was at Big A in the house playing Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Getting it in. Stuff, you know? Getting it in. Right, you feel me? But at the end of the day, you're going to hang out with your first. But my point is that as a father, one of my main goals is that when he leaves out the house, when he gets to that age, I want him to fear me more than anybody else he ever meet. Meaning if he got a little partner who want to tell him, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. First thing come to his mind is my daddy going to mess me up. Daddy gonna fuck me up. I'm good. And that's but at the end of the day, you know, sometimes it take that little, you know, man, get right, bro.
Sometimes it do take that, though.
And here's what I do. Is that, you know, and you know, you probably heard this, but if your parents ever hit you and they say, this is gonna hurt me more than I hurt you or something like that, dog, that's real.
No, that's
I be feeling bad, bro. When I whip them, like I be really sitting there just like hating myself. So that's what they meant. Like we thought they meant like physically. No, like emotionally and mentally. That's what they were saying. Like this is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. And I get that now.
That's real, though.
And I get that now. But at the end of the day, that's love.
Let me tell you why, though. Because I got my oldest daughter Coleman, bro. I hate because when I got it, like she a reflection of me, and that's a problem because she's a little girl and she's too tough with other kids. Like she be wanting to drag, and you hear me? She be wanting to drag them and shit, and I be like, Coleman, you can't do that. But when it's time for me to discipline, I have to get loud with her as a man. I'm a dad, so I gotta you know make her feel some type of way. So when she looking at me. It's my choice as a parent to either pop her, you dig, or not pop and just be like, go do what you do. But I know as a parent, I gotta be stern. I gotta be. You
gotta be
stern.
You gotta be direct.
Understand what it is and what you're not gonna be doing. Right. So every now and then I gotta pop her, and of course she gonna cry. Baby girls are dramatic. So when they get dramatic, they wanna hoop and holler, do all this shit.
You run in the room, perform. They gotta
cry, whatever.
They gotta go crazy.
You feel bad about that shit. Now I'm sitting on the sofa like, damn, did I go too hard on that?
I go too right.
That's
here's just in a thing, like, and then it makes you want to make up for it. Like,
because at the end of the day, their little pain gonna go away in like 10 minutes. They gonna be playing, having fun. You still gonna be mentally distraught. Like, damn, I just beat my baby or I whooped my baby.
Right.
And then you having flashes of when they was little. Every time I hit him, I have a flashback of when he was like 2, climbing on my neck, and it just hurts me to the heart. Like, man, that's my little guy. And you know what's crazy? Women don't care.
They don't. They don't.
Like,
women don't care about
his mama come through like, let me tell your brother, she go Hulk Hogan, and she get him right, and she walk over that chest up like, and I be like, you know, like they tough. Nah,
they're like, I'ma do it, and he gonna learn.
Right, and that's her thing. Like, and she turn on me like, and you need to start doing that to him too. I'm like, I do. She like, no, you don't.
Right,
you too soft on him. I said, well, come on, man. I'm like, that's baby boy.
Yeah,
that's baby girl. Yeah. You know, like, fathers have that certain connection.
They do.
We got to be father. We got to be friend. We got to be the comedian. We got to be all that and one. So the one thing we don't want to be is the bad guy.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know how to balance it. You know, women got it though. Hey, salute. I can't do it.
Look to y'all.
I know how to hit you in the heart. I'm just waiting for him to turn 13, 14 on him. He start really getting into stuff like he like video games now, but like when you really get like hooked on him, I'm walking that bitch and snatching the whole Xbox out the wall and just walking out. Like that's gonna hurt him. He'll be like, beat me. Like, no, I got you. This is it. Like,
I know how to.
I remember one time I got suspended from school. My mama snatched the whole TV out the room. The whole TV. She was watching this bitch for days.
Yeah, I
was that bitch looking at a wall like,
But hey, that was punishment though for a lot of people though. For a lot of us growing up, that was punishment though.
That was punishment.
Take it on TV.
Remember the best punishment in the world? What? You can't go outside.
That was the kill.
You tell them that now. You can't go outside. I wasn't planning on going anyway. Now you gotta tell them. Now go outside. You gotta punish them. Go outside.
Yeah, like that.
You tell us we can't go outside. My man, beat me. Just start beating on me now. I got a football game to start. We about to start playing football outside.
Yeah, let me get back to that. But speaking of women, I wanted to bring this up one good time, and I'm glad he brought that shit up. No, I don't want to offend the ladies by saying this shit though. I won't be the new hateful guy.
New hateful guy.
How y'all feel about these BBLs, man?
It's the dumbest shit in the world. I ain't offending nobody. I'ma offend you, but I'm gonna keep it 100, straight up and down. Like, no, I'm gonna say it like this. It ain't offensive. It ain't offensive. It ain't for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
I don't, and it's me. I mean, come on, man. I'm gut, man. I'm big Papa Pump 2022.
Right.
But the body alterations, man. Like, man, I never got with it. I can never like even for women, like even back in our era when like it wasn't so much the ass, but it was really like the titties and like women always got they chest did and the lips and everything powdered out. And I'm like, man, I just never got into it, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we come from you know, like a big girl family or whatever, so you know we used to natural bodies.
Yeah. So, it don't bother.
And like I'll be at work, you know, my crew and everything. And we might see one, and you know that she got it because it's obviously too much.
It's unnatural.
It's too much.
Yeah, but you know by the side shot how the thighs look so much slimmer than the
ass.
The cheeks.
They look like a pea. They look like a pea.
All right, like
walking down the street,
literally.
But it's
Pixar,
like the Pixar thing jumping. But no, he right though. And it's like, and they be like, man, look at that thing. Woo, like, yeah, bro. I'm like,
going crazy on it.
Man, look at that. I'm like, yeah, you know, screw. And then, you know, something walk by, and you know it's natural.
Yeah.
You know, because it might have a little roll or two right there.
Roll or two, right.
Come on, man.
Right, some little love hip action going on.
That's a butter roll, man. What you mean? We love butter rolls.
We love butter rolls.
Jelly roll, boy.
Jelly roll.
Jelly roll.
So, yeah, for me, and I be seeing them on, you know, TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, no, that's all
blowing up, boys. Blowing up.
But you know, the
Twitter.
The chick just died.
Who?
Yeah, from the
BBL. She went out to the DR, Dominican Republic, got one done.
Shit popped on her?
I don't know what happened. Like, it's like two days or whatever, how many days later, when she came back, it was her and her friend or her and her sister. Two of them went out there and got it done. When they came back, I mean, you ain't gonna get it done down the street. Like, you know, you want to get a decent price, and people, like, it's called a BBL, Brazilian butt lift.
Very Brazilian
so
butt lift.
So that you go over there. You go to that side to get it done.
To that side.
I guess they invented it. But whatever happened, you can go to Miami. You know,
they heard they got a good doctor.
Yeah, I think his name is Dr. Miami. If I'm not mistaken,
that's what it is. Yeah.
You know, my girl be watching all that stuff. But whatever happened, they went out there, they got the surgery procedure done, and when they came back, like the one girl, she was cool. You know, she was recovering, doing what she had to do, but then the other girl just would not get out the bed. Like, she wasn't feeling good, and this, that, and the third, so they brought her to the doctors. The doctor said, okay, she just needs rest. It's just, you know,
so she was still alive, though.
She was still alive. But then something happened to where she was at the hospital. I think she was at the hospital or whatever, but whatever happened, she passed. Yeah. But they saying it was from the BBL thing, the surgery.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. That's what I don't like about it, is that I don't believe in going under the knife unless it's life-saving procedures.
Yeah, definitely.
To the point that it's okay, man, we got to cut this shit out you before it grow into your body like venom or something.
Right.
Then, okay, cut me open, doc. But just to say, okay, yeah, I'm about to go ahead and, man, look, at the end of the day, love yourself.
Love yourself.
You are you.
You can get a BBL in the gym. Go hit some
love
squats.
Yourself. Do a little work. You want to change it? Yes, it's hard work. But either you know, you love yourself, man. I never did believe in that, you know, that type of beauty. I don't believe in that.
What's wrong with the jelly roll, dog?
Nothing wrong with the jelly roll, man.
One roll.
And that's who winning.
That is who
you got the chicks with the BBL.
Bro, I love the grappling or grabbing between. Let you know what I'm saying, like this. Let it slide in between the roll. You know what I'm saying? Get that grip.
You get that look.
That's how you lock in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you lock in.
And that's warm right
and
there.
That's
you
warm
like,
right
yes.
there. You know,
I just want to hold this for a little bit. That's warm.
Let me kiss and bite on that.
Let
me nibble on that.
But that's who winning though. That's who winning. You get on the internet. You get on TikTok. You get on all this. It's the healthy. It's the healthy ones winning. They're the ones getting the most views, the most follows, because there's a lot of dudes, a lot of people out there in the world like us who believe, like, you know, natural beauty. You are who you are.
Natural beauty.
You are who you are, and if you don't like who you are, then work on who you are.
Right.
That's it. Pretty much. Don't make it so hard on yourself. You gotta go spend all that money just to try to make yourself. Man. And then you grow into that stuff looking silly.
And you're doing it to impress people that you don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the killer part is they doing it at such a young age.
Such a young age.
These little females be like
23, 22.
Like in the early
21.
Early 20.
On Instagram, be like, yeah, I'm 23 model, blah, blah, BBL
then
out the
when the old head get out their hat, they're like, oh, I'm this age, but why are you on the internet like you this age, bro?
Right, like you this age.
And take it to the internet.
Grown woman vibes.
And this, once again, I'm going to have to get a shirt say, this is my opinion. Because that's my catchphrase.
Yeah.
This is my opinion. You hear me?
What's your opinion?
Yeah, I hear this one.
You should not feel disrespected if a man approaches you, messages you, DM you in a disrespectful manner because of what you're portraying on the internet. If you're on the internet, shaking your ass, everything cheeks out, and this is like your only feed is ass, dinner, ass, movie night, ass, babysitter, titties, ass. Like,
thank you.
If that's your, if I'm watching that daily, over and over.
Oh no, you know what you missed? You know what you missed? The Miami trips.
Miami trips.
That's where they all be. Ass. Yeah. That's it. That's where they all be. Ass.
Oh,
Miami. Ass.
I'm sorry. Church. Ass. But I'm saying, like,
and then they church dress.
Yeah.
Church dress. Ass poking out the church dress.
No,
but like
you know they gonna snap.
And the pastor going crazy in his mind trying to keep it together, but he know he about to lose. He done lost his fucking mind.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Pastor done seen you. He going off.
He going crazy. He just
see
trying
the
to
panties.
Right.
Smell the panties. Like, he going on. He see what's going on.
He up that sweat.
He going hard. Like,
he up that sweat trying to preach.
But you can't, at the end of the day, man, you cannot get offended if somebody approach you like, oh, man. And then your captions on all these videos.
Your caption.
I want to do this. Let's do that. I love doing this.
No, you meant my standards is this.
Yeah.
You hear me?
The standards. The standards is that.
My standards is this.
But I'm talking about, like, if you watch the videos, watch the tag, the name, just the caption, the quotes. It's 2 a.m. I need some of that. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I'm doing this and pulling their toys out and showing it on camera. So I like all that. Well, guess I like it too. We got something in common. Let me tell you how I want to flip your ass upside down with a monkey suit on. You heard me? But soon as it hit,
King Kong in that bitch.
She right back. That's disrespectful. I don't even get down like that. Well, fuck, could have fooled me. You could have fooled the hell out of me. Like, yeah. Oh shit, I don't know. Yeah, but that's it. And once again, that's just my opinion.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
If you don't constantly broadcast it if you're not about it. I guess I don't know, but hey, that's the world we live in. The broadcast age. You know, everything televised.
I want to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh yeah, rapping. Oh yeah, these hip hop guys.
Get the easy way out.
I mean, it still ain't an easy way out because technically, when y'all get these deals, y'all dicking yourself because these deals, these people taking y'all money.
That is
true.
You
only getting a
rapping, you don't know
it. That percentage you getting ain't shit.
Ain't shit.
At the end of the day, if I know you, and right now you're at McDonald's, you might be happy, but you're at McDonald's, but you want to do better. I pull up on you, say, bruh, I got this restaurant. I want you to come work for me. How much you making right now? I'm making $10. I would then bet. Come with me. We gonna run this thing. I can get you to make $300,000.
Yo, Biggie, while you on that subject, big dog, son, they had I seen a video with a lady. She went through the drive-through, I think McDonald's. She asked the girls how much you make because she had opened up a restaurant.
Right.
And she asked the girls how much you making.
Yeah.
And she told them, look, I'm paying you like $12, $13 an hour. Come work for me. They was like, for real? She was like, yeah, y'all can start today. Boom.
Right.
That's it.
And for better passions, right?
Right.
And they took it, and that's what I'm saying. So if I tell you, and you take the job, but at the end of the day, you know who restaurant it is.
Exactly.
So you know who gonna get the bulk of it.
You know, the bulk of it, right?
Everything run like that. The hip hop game, the movie game, everything run like that. There's always a top boss, and you think you're gonna get the same amount as a top boss, or you think you're owed a certain amount. No, we agreed that this is what you're going to get.
That's what you're right.
Now we can talk. We can talk. We can negotiate. Right. But at the end of the day, don't forget that when I met you, you was flipping burgers and you was only making $11 an hour. Now with me, now with me, you making $19.50 an hour.
$19.50 an hour.
Doing the same thing. But now I'm giving you a better situation. AKA a bigger platform. Just like with the hip hop. You a SoundCloud rapper. You doing your thing. You getting your views. Well, guess what? I think we could benefit each other.
Right, but it's so crazy because I was just watching an interview Snoop Dogg had. I forgot on what, but he posted on his Instagram page. And he was saying that how he had like, a lot of dudes that's upcoming, a lot of people, minor guys, Right. He was like, man, I like your shit. Like, I invest $500. I invest $1,000 to your shit. That's it. I invest like $250 here, because I like your shit.
Right.
That's what he was saying. He was like, if I fuck with it, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna fuck.
That's
with
it.
That's it.
It's an investment.
There's investment.
So like when you see these recording artists getting how we feel as though they're getting dick because you know that their music doing this much and they only got this much to show for it. At the end of the day, we enter to an agreement. Like I have this platform. I have a better way for you to get your message out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to need my cut off the top. It's going to be a bigger cut. Now, of course, when you get to a certain level, you're going to feel as though you need more of a cut. Well, guess what? That's what negotiations are about. But we're not negotiating until this contract is up.
Right.
And you might wonder why are you even taking deals like this when you know you're going to get fucked? Because at the end of the day, I just don't have the platform.
Yeah.
So I think they're entering in that deal like I'm gonna go ahead and take this deal. I know I'm gonna get fucked over, but I know that my voice is going to get heard by a wide array of people, way more. My antenna gonna stretch way farther. So I'm just gonna take this L. I'm gonna take this L. But my future look a lot brighter because I can build connections. I can learn the game. I can learn the ins and outs. And then finally, when I get to a certain level, I can be that guy. I can be him.
And that's what you want to do, That's how you love yourself up, honestly.
But they still can't rap. I'm sorry. I keep it 100.
Man. Only one. My opinion. I'm gonna steal your shit for a second. My opinion is that some of them doing their thing. Some of them still lagging. I like the new ones, if I had to say, the baby doing his thing. I don't like the baby. I feel like his style switch up. No offense, he's getting his money, whatever, but I don't like the style. And Kodak Black.
And
my boy doing his thing.
I flip-flop.
Why you flip-flop?
Because I fucks with the baby, but I don't fuck with Lil Baby. And it's not that I don't like Lil Baby, it's just that I haven't been exposed to his music enough.
Right.
But remember, the Baby was the hottest thing moving like a year or two ago. So every song was the Baby. So I got more familiar with his style. And even though it is repetitive,
right?
That's every song.
Every song.
But I come from the era of listening to what he's saying. He's saying some shit.
Right.
He's saying some shit. So I definitely fuck with him. Like I said, Lil Baby I got to get that in my wheelhouse. And Kodak Black, he the one that surprised me the most.
Yeah,
Kodak, Super Gremlin.
Super Gremlin came on.
Hey, you know what, man? I try to. I ain't gonna say I tried to ignore.
He came out of nowhere with that one too.
Don't get it twisted, I love my era. X, J, Nas, M, Wayne.
We gonna get on the hood era. We gonna get on the hood era on another episode.
MC,
That's a whole other topic.
But I'm saying that's my era, so that's the era of lyricism, and that's what I was pretty much born into. That's my culture of lyricism. So you have to be at a certain level to even get my attention.
Right.
Something about you got to get my attention.
Right. Something got right.
And Lil Homie been out for a minute. The first time he got my attention, it wasn't even for him. It was for the producer. With that Zoe shit, that Zay shit. With that that Kodak Black shit. It got like, see, that's what I'm saying. But it's that Z shit. Some shit like that. Somebody gonna correct me.
Oh no, man! I know exactly
what
you're talking about.
But
I just can't think of the name of the song.
What got me was the production.
Yeah.
Because it was simple, but it was catchy. And it had the steel drums and that bit. And it'd be rocking. And he just ride through that bitch. This that Z shit. This that Z shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm like, I be rocking. I mean, it's that Z shit. It's that Z shit. I be bumping. So that's the only time he called my attention. But Super Gremlin really called me because I'm listening to what he's saying. I'm like, damn, this bitch is nuts.
Yeah, he says.
We could have been superstars. Remember we was jacking cars.
Yeah,
Time's not safe for you. I'm like, oh, I love that shit. And then I'll be hearing about me jamming out on that bit. Like, so he surprised me right now. If he keep going like that, I mean, I'm a fuck with him, dog.
You heard the album yet?
No, I don't do albums.
You gotta check the album.
You know, if nobody put nothing in my hand, I'm not gonna do it. I don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm in that shell. Like,
right.
And that's only because I make music, so I try to block my mind out from the outside world because I don't want nothing sounding like nothing that's already out.
Right.
Yeah, I think I got that from like I think that was like Missy Elliott or Timberland said that shit. Like they don't listen to
Nah, I mean, look, a lot of artists say that shit. Lil Wayne say that shit all the time.
Yeah, because if you're trying to create, it can definitely stunt your growth because it becomes unconsciously you start to mimic that without even knowing it.
Yeah.
And then it had times I was making a beat and I made a melody and I felt like it might have sounded like somebody else shit and I deleted the whole thing. Like I just backed away from the table. I don't do that. You feel me? Like I'm old, so I don't really get into albums unless somebody say, man, look, listen to this shit.
Yeah.
Most of the albums I listen to is somebody saying, bro, you have to listen to this shit.
Right.
Like it's rare that I stumble across an album that was just that dope. Because I don't really do albums. But yeah, man, I mean, some of them got real potential, bro. And they doing anything. At the end of the day, they're just pushing it forward. So, more power to you, baby. Power to you.
Well, man, we had a fire-ass conversation.
Man, we did. Crazy.
Any ideas y'all got, any advice for people young coming up that want some advice? Keep at it. Positive.
I got something to say to that. I mean, I feel like people in the early 20s, you dig? I feel like y'all need to stop worrying about so much of what the media got to say about what you're doing.
Exactly.
Create your own way, follow your own heart, and if you got ideas, run with them bitches. Because at the end of the day, you your own supporter.
Exactly.
Yeah, you your only, you the push. You your engine, you your everything to the car. You gotta just go. You gotta push.
Exactly.
So that's just my advice, cause the way social media going, man, that shit'll destroy you. They got people committing suicide out here.
That's true.
LeBron just committed suicide and wrote a letter on social media.
It's real.
It's real. 12 of them, like, that's just my advice, man, for the culture, for my generation, for the older generation. Just keep your head up, stay on you, and move, you dig? But that's a wrap. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna hit him with a gym, man. We were just talking about it. So we talked about the BBL and everything and the cosmetic surgery and stuff. And I just want to say to those who feel as though they need to do that to be accepted, to feel beautiful. You are as great as you believe you are. If you believe you are an angel, you're an angel. If you believe you are a God, you're a God. But what I'm saying is that love yourself. Love
Put yourself first.
What was created.
Right.
Love what was created. Love what was developed. Love that person.
Love that person.
At the end of the day, because at the end of the day, the only opinion matters is your opinion.
Your opinion, right.
How you feel about yourself.
Exactly.
Nobody can take that away from you. You can call me what you want to call me, but at the end of the day, I know I am a champion. You can't take that from me. And just that mentality alone of knowing, like, I know that I'm great. I know what I'm capable of, and I know
my potential.
I know my potential. That is the gateway to everything that you can possibly want, possibly dream, possibly achieve for. That is it. It's that self, that self-pride that you know that you are pretty much exactly and better than what you believe you are. So yeah, believe in yourself, not to sound corny or cliche. It's real. Believe in yourself. If you the shit, believe you the shit. People start smelling you eventually. That's it, man.
That's it.
All I gotta say is, don't be scared to fail. Don't be scared to fail, your mistakes are there to help you become better for your future.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
You learn that way.
That's how you learn.
That's the hammer on the nail, man.